Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 29 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Santiago Checheboa Ponzinibbio. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Neil Magny. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch.
Whoa! Early round 1, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his...
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Single collar tie now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Try to establish that jab. And both guys really throwing with authority.
That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage when you hit him in the body that clean.
Big hook. Oh! Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the forever busy Santiago Ponzinibbio. Takedown defense holds up. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. That knee might have landed there.
Big body kick.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
big punch lands.
Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
And a nice stiff jab there. Oh, that kick is good by Ponzinibbio.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Magny gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Body shot after body shot. He keeps landing these strikes, really zapping the gas tank of his opponent.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Under 2 minutes to go. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to
Both
start.
fighters exchange in the pocket here. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Santiago Ponzinibbio. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Ponzinibbio gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Ponzinibbio's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
5 minutes in the books. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. He cannot stop your shot, okay? So you're gonna go out. Round 2, Neil Magny.
Are you ready?
And Santiago Ponzinibbio.
Liver kick.
Just missed on the front kick there. Magny gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Oh, John, that was so nice. What a beautiful takedown.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen. Oh, wow, oh! Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. The win by submission, beautifully executed there on the ground. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 9 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,